Let's go. So, kind of still on the quest for Supremium. I do know that. Um, we do have Imperium, just tier 4. Supremium is tier 5, so we still need a whole crap load more Inferium. And I would like to start building up some better cobblestone generation and start actually working on more infrastructure and more like crate machines and stuff. Because while we're doing good at when it comes to resources, we're also not doing great because I keep running out of like redstone, and these are now completely full, which is lovely. Hmm. Yeah, that might be a problem. So, that's got a lot of crap in it yet. So I think temporarily I'm going to disable this all again. And I think the way I can do that the easiest is by disabling the drill. And we'll just wait and see what's in here. Oh, there's still a whole chest up there backlogged. Okay, well, let's just clear all this out. Oop. Wanted to keep my coal. So let's just keep shoving all this in there. Because yeah, this is why I need more storage and more infrastructure. Because as it sits right now, this is not going to work. I mean, it'll work for a while, but just not for forever. That's still got half a tank to or that's still got half a chest in there to go through. So, oh, the valve is off. There we go. Now we're draining into the tank. Okay. So like we have these little machines built up here, which do our blasting and our stuff, and even our machine for mechanisms. But I would definitely like to scale all this up. That's the whole point of Create, right? So, cobblestone. I'm thinking mixers with lava, which means I need more dripstone. Do I have any dripstone? I don't know. Don't know if I have any dripstone. I have 5. Okay, that's the only recipe for that. We can also theoretically farm dripstone. Let's see. I do also need to make a hole for maybe. Well, I guess to do that, it'd be better to do make a hole of infinite lava. So, was it 100,000 blocks basically? I think it's 100,000 blocks, right? Let me check. Gameplay settings, fluids, fill infinite, no. Oh, 10,000. Allow by tag. Deny by tag, allow all. Just leave that as allow all, I guess. Fill infinite. Okay, infinite source is 10,000 blocks. We'll save that. So 10,000 blocks. What's the easiest way to do that? To divide that by 3 is going to be infinitely repeating. So 10 by 10 is 100 blocks, and would need to be 100 blocks deep, or 100 by 100 by 10. 100 by 100 is a little massive. 20 by 20. Let's see. Need my calculator for this. 20 times 20 is 400. 25. So 20 by 20 by 25 should be 10,000. Interesting. That's good to know. I should see what I have for drills. What do I have for drills? Nope. Drill. I have nothing in there. I have 32 mechanical drills in here. How do I make these? Need the drill recipe. How many of these can I make? Another 20. Need andesite alloy for that. Thankfully. Missing andesite. Okay, well we're missing andesite. That's not in 400 drills is 20 by 20. Okay. We need a bunch more andesite though. So I could see what's in there for andesite. I have to imagine there's some. Oh boy. Yeah, there's a bit of andesite in here. Okay. Is that it? Okay. Only a, only a casual 6,000. We do also have a bunch of crushed raw iron that I could put through the smelter. Let me see here. What do we got for crushed raw iron? 340. It's not terrible. 219 raw iron. Is there any benefit? There's benefit to crushing it, right? You just get you just get nuggets of experience out of it. Okay, well I'm not super worried about that then. We'll slap all that in there. That'll give us plenty of iron to worry about. The andesite alloy, however, I'm just going to carry the andesite on me because this is going to fill up disk space that it doesn't need to. So our andesite alloy, I can now tell it to craft like a bunch. The good news is these crafters are relatively quick for doing that. It's the processing that takes forever. So andesite alloy, we're now getting 38. We need a bunch of casings. Take a stack of these. And we'll take our stack of logs. We'll just use spruce, because why not? You have 17. Well, now you have 64 and 17. Okay, we're making those. Making progress, making progress. I like. At some point I'm gonna have to upgrade my disk system up there, but for right now it's fine. Drills, how many can we make? 21. So we currently have 9 and 64. I need 400. Basically what I'm getting. I need 400. $64 and 32. That'll be 4 by 6. How big is this thing gonna be? So if we go, I'm gonna go, well, I suppose there's a bunch of water under most of this, isn't there? So I'm gonna have to do it like out here. Yeah, I think there's water. Well, maybe not. So if I do like right here, right where I just filled in, this should be land-ish. So 20 blocks. That should be 20 blocks, I think. And then, so 1. That should be 20 by 20. That's gonna be a big... And there is water under there. Dang it. I forgot this pickaxe does that. Oh, it's right, you can shift mine. Forgot about that. Okay, so 20 by 20 is going to be pretty good size hole. What am I getting buzzed for at 11 o'clock? Holy crap, it's Wednesday. Where does the time go? Okay. Craft up 120 of those. We're gonna need more andesite casings, of course. Dandelion. Don't need that taking up space in our inventory. So. We got so much copper. I don't need copper. Maybe I'll take these. And I'll work on making a cobblestone generator first before working at, well, no, it's because I want to make it for the cobblestone generator. Because you can generate cobblestone using mixers as well. Cobblestone. You can also crush ores, that's fine. You can mill andesite into cobblestone. Yeah, that's worthwhile. Oh, can you not? Crushing all the different ores, yeah, that's fine, but I thought... Because I make... Oh, that's obsidian. Oh, never mind, that's obsidian. Let's see, I'm like, I thought you could mix that together. Yeah, right, that's obsidian down here that I'm making. Oh, that just goes, huh? That would have been good to know. Hopefully it doesn't suck up all of our lava. Fascinating. It needs more water, Captain. Okay, guess I didn't know I had this much obsidian around. I mean, alternatively, another way to get cobblestone would be to just send that and go mining. And just save it. I don't want more raw copper, but whatever. I guess we will take it. Okay, what are we doing? So, because yeah, we have all these little machines set up, which is nice. And I kind of like the way these are set up, but I feel like they need their own way. I should also work on actually building the factory out the rest of the way. Okay, so mystical agriculture still needs to be worked on, since this is not doing such a great job of giving me the inferium I need. Yeah, 15. Oh boy. I feel like I had so many more plans and so many more ideas, and that I just haven't gotten that far yet. Dripstone would be probably a good idea for the meantime for lava production. So I can produce lava and then hopefully use it for a cobblestone generator. Also, is there a way to make dirt? To make dirt over and over again so I can just keep making dirt to fill in? Because that would be kind of nice. Let's see, if I go into here and I go into dirt, sand, and biofuel makes dirt. Spinning contraption takes mud and turns it into water and dirt. Interesting. Okay. There's gotta be some kind of rabbit hole that I can go down for like clay, maybe. Crushing it turns into clay balls. Yep. Milling it turns into clay balls. Yep. Smelting it turns into that. Okay. Mixing it with thorium causes 2 thorium. Okay. Don't really know what we need that with. What do I have in here for like power generation mods? Cooler. Big D&T. There's no crafting recipe for these that show up in JEI. Oh, there is. Crash test D&T. Obsidian TNT. Yup. Gunpowder makes tunnel TNT. Ooh. That's kind of neat. TNT times 5 is TNT. Oh. Okay, well, we're not really to that step yet. I just wanted to see. So, Cobblegen, I guess, then, right? That's where I should go. Because I know there's the whole thing with the gantries that go back and forth and do all that. I've just never been able to figure out how to make that work. Wow, I can spell. And gantry carriages. Gantry shafts. No slabs and no cogs, huh? Fascinating. You'll work. I have no cogs in here? Do I have no shafts? I do. Something I don't care for about this thing. This this is that this needs to be longer, and I can't. Like, I can't make it bigger. I don't know. It's just weird. Also, I need like redstone links and all those things too, and contactors. Redstone link. Make a couple of those. Can I make a contactor? I also need to make an elevator. Redstone contact, iron sheets. Fine. Fine, we'll go do that. Bang, 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 bang. Bonk. There we go. I keep running over there, it's over here. This is where I actually need to go. Stick that in there. Let's see if we make a couple contactors. So, at a variable delay would be nice. What do we got for redstone? I know under this we got a bunch of redstone links and stuff. These are all chipped. There's a timer. What is it called? It's like a variable. Nope. The heck is it called? It's a thing you can put down, and it's a pulse extender, but it's like in one little redstoney block thing. Contraption controls, signals, all of that. Yes, thank you. Analog lever. Display board, pulse repeater, pulse extender. Oh, it is just a pulse extender. Powered toggle latch. Powered latch. Which one would be the one that I need? That'll work. That'll work perfectly. Yes. Powered latch. Need a lever. Ugh. So needy. I just need a powered latch, and then I need a gear shift. What does it take to make a gear shift? Gear shift. Sequence gear shift? No, just a back and forth. Do I actually have one? I think I do? Yes, I do have a gear shift. Take a couple of those. Take our shafts back. Take our belts back. Okay. So what I'm thinking, and I just want to see if I can get a gantry to bounce back and forth, similar to how that minecart contraption's doing it, but slightly different. So, all right, chain drive. I was gonna look at chain drive too. This is why I need a external or a wireless redstone link to this thing. Chain drive. Perfect. Okay. Stop. I am just going to run this probably off of that. God. That's not what I was trying to do. I forget this thing has vein miner. Lucky I didn't screw up the farm. You know what? You know what? You've lost your privileges. You have lost your privileges. We're just gonna... What? How did I... That was really weird. How did that just move up there? I'm not crazy, right? That just went foomp and shot up into there somehow. Okay. Yeah, of course. It's gonna be nighttime. Fine, we'll wait around for that quick. Then we'll go jump down there. I feel like I'm accomplishing nothing, other than running around and talking about what I need to do, and not being able to do it. This is usually the stuff that would get cut out when making an actual, like, episode. Oh, come on, time. Why can't it be like Stardew Valley, where I can go to sleep whenever I want? Okay, now that we have our normal pickaxe on us, we can now do what I wanted to do and run my power line under this. I didn't disrupt that. No, it did not. Good. Okay. I'm gonna go to like, well, I'll bring the power up like right here actually. Don't need to dig any of that back out. Chain drive. Let's bring our chain drive up out of the ground. Run a shaft. Doing the big spin. That's good. Let's not fall down the hole as we're filling this in. That would be ideal. Okay. Got our gear shift, got our that. So if I want the gantry to run that way, I'm going to put a gearbox. And then our gear shift. And what I'm wondering... If I made this like that, and then put a gear, or put this on this, that goes immediately that way. Fair enough. We don't want that spinning right now, because I want to glue a contactor to it, at least. My glue should be up here, although I'm running low. So I want to put a gantry here. No, I want to put a gantry there. I think I have room for this, and a contact there. Nope, I don't have room for that over there. We'll put the contactor here. Facing the wrong way. Nope. There we go. Now that's making connection with that. I suppose I should actually grab some proper redstone. Because I don't have any on me. It's all up here in the storage. Grab a stack of that. So if I take this powered latch and I put this down right there, and I come off of no, that does not do that. Why does that not do that? Are you not emanating redstone current? Fine. Still no. So that flips the lever on from the side, which makes the gear shift reverse, which is not what we want. We want that to flip off. So can I do this? But that'll power the line too. Because that also powers the line when it gets back, right? No, that doesn't. Okay, so now all I need to do is put a contactor down here. It's unfortunate that there's a lever there. Oh, because it's diverted. Okay, so that makes sense. So that's diverted. Um, we're gonna bury this lever underground. Apparently not very efficiently, but we're gonna do it anyways. There we go. Now without that connecting to that, we're gonna do that, and this machine should bounce back and forth. Is this what I want? I don't know. Is this doing exactly the same thing that a minecart contraption would do? Yes, but it's doing it more complicated. Um, yeah, I mean, so proof of concept, it works. Oh, you can actually take up redstone with that. I did not know that. So that's pretty cool. Proof of concept is that I can make something that bounces back and forth. But I only needed to make it bounce back and forth like a block. And I need a way to turn it on and off, which means I need to go check for a clutch. Because I don't want this thing running forever, obviously. Clutch. We do not have a clutch. I do. Clutch. Clutch. Cool. So now I can turn this on and off. I think I'm going to do it this way as to not interfere with anything else. I'm going to put a clutch down just so that way we can stop it. A shaft for safety measures. A gear shift off of that. And what I'm curious about now... Oh, those are going to interact, aren't they? It might need to be 3 blocks long. Just so that way I can separate the redstone lines. This is a complete shot in the dark, by the way. I have no idea. I've never been able to figure out how to do these. Actually, I don't need the contact. What happens if I... What happens if I do something a little screwy? And off of this one contact... down here... I just put a redstone line coming off of this. Hey, it breaks. Fantastic. Good to know. So it needs a repeater so I can limit how long it takes to go back and forth. Of course, I probably don't have one. No. Pulse repeater, redstone repeater. Just so I can slow down the amount of time this thing ticks, because apparently it's ticking at like 1 full RPM. Or not RPM, but yeah, it's ticking back and forth every redstone tick, which is not what I want. Okay, that's gonna break that eventually. How about 3? Seems to be pretty solid on that. So that's good to know. Now with the clutch, I can shut it off. Okay, so I can shut that off, so I can glue things to this now. Like, maybe a bunch of trapdoors? Or a funnel? So I do still need some more lava to be able to pump, but the thing is I don't know, because it takes lava, right? Which means I still need dripstone. Oop. Yeah, we just throw them in there for right now, whatever. You know what? I'm tired of having these in my inventory. We're not working on those right now. So, we need to find dripstone. And I don't know where the nearest dripstone cave is. Because I want to say I have looked in the past. I have Nature's Compass. What am I doing? The Nature's Compass. Nature's Compass. Can you find me Dripstone Caves? Yes, yes you can. Start search. Distance 286. Well, I guess we're going on an adventure. I could just teleport there, but I don't really feel like it. 2245, so it's gonna be way over there. It's actually a lot closer than I thought it was. Okay, so it's like right along here and it's over here. Aha! I see dripstone. I'm gonna be obnoxious and I'm gonna take this thing out. Okay, this is not quite what I had in mind when I had a dripstone cave in mind. It's still 41 blocks away, 2245, so it's like over there still. Let's see if we can get out of here. I don't remember what Okram is used for. And crushing into gold and electrum. I guess we'll hold on to that. Why not? 2245. Oh, so we weren't even. So it's like right in this vicinity. We'll just bore down and see what we can find. Ooh, Inferium. Why did I just get a bunch of XP? Was it all for the Inferium? Ooh. Ooh, is that my FedEx guy? Is he finally dropping off my package? Oh, yes. After a month of waiting, I can finally fix my freaking car. Fantastic. I'm like right in the area where it should be. I like how it like immediately gets dark as soon as you hit the cobblestone. Like there's daylight up there, man. Oh, prosperity. Yeah, that'll definitely get you some XP apparently. Fluorite. Okay, I'm at negative 44. Where is this dripstone cave? I feel like it's lying to me. Redstone, though, yet another thing I'll take, I guess. Okay. I guess there's no dripstone down here. Wow. That could have been bad. Wrong pickaxe. um. Oh, right. Hold on. It's not gonna tell me anything. Okay, so apparently there's no dripstone down here. I've been lied. Possibly, or lied to. Even possibly bamboozled. Oh, I went zooming past it. Never mind, I was not lied or bamboozled. Oh, spider's den. Yay. Why are those everywhere? Okay. Does this work on these? Yes, it does. Perfect. Oh, no. No, thank you. I would not like any of whatever you're selling. I also don't necessarily care for these cobwebs. Kind of neat that you can pick them up without a sword, though. Or without Silk Touch. Awesome. All of the dripstone for me. I'd like to be able to pick up just a couple more to have 2 stacks worth. Oh shit, almost 3 stacks, alright. That's it, that was the dripstone cave. I'm not gonna mine these guys up. String cobweb. You know, I don't really need to be down here. I got what I came for, and then some. Ooh, magnetite. Mending would also be really nice on this this particular pickaxe. I might need to set up a printing press sooner rather than later. Cool, cool, cool. Let's get out of this hole now. So I know I got most of the dripstone out of there, that's fine. Wow, we dug a long way down. Any particularly good reason why? Wrong pickaxe. You're getting banished again. Banished to the backpack. A particularly good reason why there happened to be something right there. Who could have seen that coming? Also, anybody else notice that that thing detonated immediately? I've never seen a creeper detonate that fast. The field of creepers! Hi, bud. Yeah, you can leave me alone. So can that baby skeleton that I saw over there. Freedom! This is why I don't like being out at nighttime. But we got plenty of dripstone, which means now we just build up a whole crapload of cauldrons. Cauldrons! That skeleton is going to stand over there and be obnoxious. So, cauldrons, we don't have any, but I can make some using iron. Cauldrons. 7 each. There's a stack. There's 14. And we're out of iron. Fantastic. The good news is I just picked up some. And I just picked up a bunch of Ogrim too, which I don't really need. Beef. See what our machine's done over here. Crushed raw iron. Looks like we got a bit of that. Cool, cool. Now we can make up some more cauldrons. Just let that do its thing. Yeah, I still don't think I've actually found the limit for how much each stack can hold, and I will take that. I like it. Pointer dripstone, pointer dripstone, pointer dripstone. Plenty of that. So let's throw this in the system. We have some cauldrons. I'm mainly worried about piping it out now. And where I'm going to set this up, probably over there. I have power coming up there. What do I have for pipes? Not much. What is the recipe for you? Either way works. Cool. I don't have any more copper sheets. What do we have for copper in here? I know we have a whole crap load in our inventory, as well as a bunch there. Yeah. Okay. Why? Why are you in here? Go away. Nobody likes you. I think this should be plenty of copper. Okay, I'm gonna build this probably like right over here. Right near this whole setup. It's gonna go this... It's gonna go this way. So which means I'm gonna build a lava over here. The final answer. I don't know why, but I'm gonna do it over here. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. By 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. This will just be for the piping. So we have one stack of piping here. Another stack of piping. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. This is probably the second biggest lava generation thing I've made. The biggest was on a server that I played on quite a while ago. Probably a couple years by this point. We built one that was, I want to say it was probably like 3 or 4 chunks by 3 or 4 chunks. Like that thing was huge. We didn't know at the time that you could build, you know, infinite supplies or whatever. We just knew we needed a lot of lava. Actually, I just realized I'm going to have to put the I'm gonna have to put the blocks above and the dripstone down first. I guess we'll stick with our theme of using cobbled deep slate. Why not? So, cauldron, dripstone, actual block. This would make it much easier if we actually put all the dripstone in first. I was never pointing down below. I don't understand how it does that. It's just like, oh, you're facing this block, pointing like this. And somehow magically you put a block down below. Okay, cool, cool. Now we can put all our dripstone in while we put down our cauldrons, which means I need at least another stack of cauldron. Hopefully we have enough iron for that. No, no we do not. Fascinating. Do I have any more crushed iron in my backpack? No. Okay. There's apparently some stuff in here. I might explain why we finally filled it up. Is that everything finally? That might explain why we filled it up. There was a lot of stuff in there yet. Crap. I was gonna say, let me have enough time at least to put that in there, but no, guess not. That's gonna take a while to cook. But we almost have enough, so we should be able to just deal with it. Dripstone, 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 dripstone. Cauldrons. I will know I have done this right if I use up this stack exactly of dripstone. I hate that sound. It's a good thing I can't hear it that well. I only need a couple more cauldrons. In the meantime, I can start building up the outer bit. Take another stack of that out. What do we have going on here? There we go. Now, with a little bit of pump power and some lava, oh boy. So, I still need plenty more pipes, which I have 11. Need some tanks. What do I got for tanks? Okay, do we have any more iron in here yet? There's 4, so no, we do not. What do I have for tanks? 27 tanks. 3 by 3 by 9. Or 3 by 3 by 3. 3 by 3 by 3 is the what I meant to say. 3 times 3 is 9. So we'll place this tank down. Oh, like right here. Boom, boom. And then now, because I don't feel like dealing with it, and I can cover them up later. Fluid pipe directly into that tank. And I gotta find the 2 points at which that this makes the best contact with both sides. So presumably, like right there. I need more pipes, which means I need copper sheets. I really should just move my press up there. You know what? I'm going to. I'm tired of my press being down there. I'm doing most of my work now up here. A bit of encased chain drive will fix that. Okay, we can stick these in our system. Take a couple stacks of copper. We're also going to need another cog. Or two. Probably two. Because I need another pump. I need to make a hose pulley. Hoser. Is that a kelp block? And a copper casing? I think I have some in here. I could be wrong. Nope, missing the copper casing. Sacrificial wood block. Stick that right there. Make yourselves a hose pulley. I don't think I had one. No, I did not. Still gonna need another 2 stacks, I think, of that. Whoop, not a hose pulley. Holy crap, you take a long time. Need my shafts. I need some wood. I'm going to just take the wood that is in here and going to make up a bunch of that. We'll just make up a couple of these, because why not? Make sure we have these in the system. Because these will fill. So basically, I just want to get some of the lava in there and let it start just auto-filling itself. Yeah, pipes can be connected and it'll fill. Yeah, okay, cool. So, where is my crank? I never made a hand crank. There it is. I cannot believe I've never made one. Cool, plenty of these in the system now. Yeah, I got time. So, fluid pipes to there. Take you out, pump. That way. Nope. I said that way. And we're gonna go same 1, 2, 3, 4 to like right there. And put this other pump. I suppose I can check quick on my thing there. Then we just need to power the pumps. Okay, cool. We've got all that done. I can make up now my remaining, I don't know, 12 cauldrons. Something like that. I don't remember how many I had. Something like that. Too short. It was 12. I guessed 12. Oh well, we'll worry about that in a second. So I need the hose pulley to be like right here by a block up. Down one. Fluid pipes running off of that. This is only temporary until it fills itself in. I think I'm going to just put the pump in there. And now it's just a matter of making a whole crap load of cogs. Did I throw my shafts in the system? That's not what I wanted to do. Man, oh well. Okay. Keep trying to jump over there. It's over here. Muscle memory. Okay. That should be enough. I still need 2 more cauldrons. Almost ready to go. Rockin' and a rumblin'. I am quite literally just going to hook up a bunch of cogs, because they don't matter what orientation these spin. It matters what orientation they are on the ground. And then we can go up here. Maybe I'll move that pump. That pump will be fine. I didn't take my shafts with me still. Dang it. I didn't take my shafts with me. That's so annoying. Boo-hoo. Boo-hoo. Shafts. I had like 100 and something left. There, I had 74 left now. Perfect. Because then all I needed to do was just that. Chain drive. Not pretty. Kind of annoying. But theoretically, this will now all start pumping all of that at some point. Now we just need to put in the lava. I'm going to start out with 3 buckets because that's all I have. And if those 3 fill up and pump, and I start to see that go up, I know this is working. Know what I'm saying? I could probably steal lava from somewhere else, but this is fine for right now. This doesn't need to be fast. It just needs to be functional. And it is, I think. Maybe. I'm not really going to wait around until those cauldrons fill, am I? Although they do go surprisingly quickly. Okay, I'm going to put in some more, because this should get exponentially faster, theoretically. And fine, I'm just going to start feeding it lava buckets until I see it pop up. Industrial spillage. Okay, well that must be that was an advancement. What the heck is the advancement button? Like L? Industrial spillage. Interesting. Must have been an earlier one? There it is. Lower hose pulley and watch it drain or fill a body of fluid. Oh. Well, I didn't watch it. I was not nearly close enough to it to have seen what happened, but it must have worked, because I got the achievement. Oh, I put a block of lava underneath it. Fascinating. So, theoretically it's working? Maybe? I don't know. I'm not the type who knows. It does mean, I think, though, that our farthest bases are connected by the pumps. Oh, why are you not pumping? Okay, it filled up and it pumped. And now there's an extra block of lava up here somewhere, theoretically. Maybe. I don't know. It's recirculating, so that's good. Again, this little bit is just temporary until it's full. I'm sure everybody's well aware of how this all works. If you're not, then I'm not the series to watch, because I'm not a tutorial guy. I just kind of do. And I do things very wrong, as is evidenced by this contraption. So this will be 128 lava capacity, right? I mean, it won't obviously fill right away, but it'll fill up some decent sized tanks, I think, over the course of it running. That'll help us on our journey of infinite lava. And also cobblestone generation, because I still don't know what I'm doing with that. Other than this. I figured out how to make it go back and forth. Oh, that means I need a whole bunch of pumps for that thing, because it needs to have water source blocks and then pumps. Right? So will it break on 2 ticks? I think it would, right? It eventually breaks. Yeah, it eventually breaks on 2 ticks, so 3 ticks is the fastest we can go. That's the fastest that machine can bounce. I don't know that I need it to go any faster. I don't know what I need to have set up on this yet. I've heard trapdoors. Not a slab. Not a pressure plate. A trapdoor. There we go. Try with maybe just an 8x8 square, which means I need more trapdoors than an 8x8 square. Where does all the extra wood go, though? Oh, I need super glue as well. Super glue, because my super glue is running out. I do not remember the recipe. Do I have a recipe in here to make super glue? No. Is that slowly filling? I don't know. I can't tell. Maybe it is, maybe it isn't. So for this whole contraption, it's going to need to be like out in this area, which means I'm going to need to move it. Whoop. So I'm going to put it like out here. So then if I wanted, do you pump the lava up from the bottom or do you pump the water from the bottom? I'd imagine you pump lava through either direction. I don't think it would matter. Well, no, the water would be on top, the lava would be on bottom. Okay, yeah, that would make the most sense to me. Wow, I perfectly guessed that. Okay, so cogwheels and fluid pipes, we can make another 64 pumps. We need more fluid pipes. We need more fluid pipes. I was gonna say, come on, we gotta have a decent amount of those in there. Copper sheets. That's our cow farm. Oh. That was not something I had previously considered. They were able to escape. Not something I had previously considered. But we appear to have enough. So, can we not? With the shoving me up this thing every time I try to jump over it. So I need fluid pipes. Whoops. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Theoretically, actually no, I should put this in the ground. If there's ample room to do so with the fact that there is water under here. Yeah, there's only a little bit of water. I say as it's quite a bit of water. We're just going to cover that up for right now and ignore that. Because I don't want to think about it. Okay. I'd imagine the amount of stress this is going to cause is going to be quite great. Why did all of you decide to go down, you stupid... Okay, so all of those are there. So then... we need a container ring. Glass would be cool. Do I have glass? I should have a few, because I made quite a bit, I would think. Yeah, 1.2 thousand glass. I think I have a few. Just a hunch. So, what time is it? I gotta end early to go work on my car. So I'm gonna put a container ring around this. First things first, I should probably test that all of this can actually run off of my system. You know, that might be a wise idea. Oh, that's why that's not working, because that's coming up from the ground. Fine, we'll go this way. In line with that, with the cog wheel. Which I do not have on me right now. But we can certainly make one. Actually, I could do this. Make this much easier on myself. Vertical. Don't really care what orientation these are spinning. I don't have any more chain drive. Chain drive. Man, it is getting to be nighttime again. I just slept. Chain drive. Whoops. 1, because I need more iron nuggets. Clicked on the wrong thing again. 8. 8 should be enough to clear that gap, at least right now. I just need to see if my system can handle the stress of all of that. I really hope so. 71,000 remaining. We should be able to, but you never know. Okay, that's 71,000 stress units with that moving. Oh, oh, oh no. Well, on the upside, um, that's still 5,000 remaining stress units. And I shouldn't need much else. After that, right? I mean, that's kind of the hope. I just realized, even if this thing does work, how am I going to get all the cobblestone out of it? I might have to put down a magnet backpack. So does all of that move? Or is this going to stress the system? That's not going to stress the system. That's good. That's good. They're coming to get me. So then water needs to be on top of these. I would assume. A flapper trapper. Well, good thing there's water under here, right? Yep. Let's be careful not to waterlog the trapdoors. Okay, that filled in. Perfect. Oops. So then theoretically, testing this is just a matter of well, it's filling. Testing this is just a matter of waiting for this to fill and hooking up these pumps to this. Theoretically. Which I will do simply with this, because I do not care. You and you, and eventually all you need is just a shaft in between them. But I don't think that would... So, can all of this be handled? All of this can be handled. But it's currently going up there first, which is fine. Oh, yeah. Okay. Well, we're going to stop that from doing that for right now and let this fill. Okay, it's going to be a shorter episode. We didn't really accomplish much, but I do need to go get some IRL things done. So we're just going to wait for that cobblestone, or for that lava to fill up, and I guess test the generator, but I don't really know how I'm going to collect all of the items. I don't know where they're going to go. I might, well, no, that'll cook them. Let's say I might just be able to get away with putting a couple of fans on the side of it and letting it just blow the items out of it. Maybe. Theoretically, it shouldn't need to run much. Because 64 items every time that breaks. And I don't know how quickly it's gonna, do its thing. What do I have my settings to for fluid, for pumps? Max height 32 blocks, fluid tank capacity, yeah, whatever. Fill fluid, mechanical pump range. Oh, 128 blocks. Oh, so I only need one pump. Oh, I only need one pump down here. Okay, well that can simplify... Oops, that can simplify quite a bit of this then. Because theoretically this will be able to take from everywhere in the machine. Oh, why, pillagers? Another banner for the collection, I guess. My Paxel actually does more attack speed, or attack damage. Interesting. Uh, sure, another banner for the collection. Oh, that's infinite until you drink milk. Well, good thing we got buckets and plenty of cows over there to milk. Okay, as the sun goes down, I will ender there, I think, today. Again, short episode, but that's what happens when you have to do real life stuff. I would say we made some sort of progress, maybe, I don't know, as much as you can make in 2 hours, considering I really didn't have much of a goal to begin with. But I think we built this cobblestone generator pretty good. Let's see here. Windows, what is the fucking... I think that's the thing. Okay. It's been fun. If you like what you saw, go ahead and, well, if you stayed this long, which most people haven't, um, like, subscribe, comment, follow, all that good stuff. Catch me over, well, here on Twitch or over on YouTube. Um, and we kind of post in intermediate things here and there. Let me sleep. Be back at it again tomorrow. Not sure what we're playing yet, but that's the beauty of this. I don't know. I don't need to know what I'm playing. So I will catch everybody tomorrow. Thanks for joining.